Hey Internet, Sergeant here. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now, today's episode, Discover is back with the savings offer you guys have been waiting for. That's right, the return of their $500 savings offer. So, typical fashion, we break down this offer, terms and conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to know to make Discover's money become your money. So, of course, if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, as always, you have a direct offer link down below, not a referral system to get you where you need to go the fastest. I know a lot of you have been looking for this offer, asking for it for quite some time. I believe $500 is the high. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but they haven't run it quite some time. So this is likely the one to take advantage of. And I will say, you're going to see a high dollar amount requirement to get this, but just hang in there because the last time I checked, this was still easier to get than the $50,000 price tag would suggest. So without further ado, let's get to work here with the promotional material. And, I don't know if this baby's happy because, it was hunting bonuses before it could walk on its own. They've actually used this picture quite some time, but, when you spend all your money on high-end intro offers, you don't have money to pay new babies, I guess. But their people will take it. Teach your kids to hunt early, hunt often. That seems to be the moral of the story here. So, let's get to work. Requirements. Open a new savings account. There's your promo code. It's also on the blog post, and of course it'll be on the promo page as well. Now you've got two options. So deposit the following amounts within 45 days of opening. So $15,000 will get you $150. $50,000 will net you the $500. The bonus post within 60 days of completion is going to be valid through June 11th. So not a ton of time, but you do have some time to jump onto this one. So overall, not really too bad there. I will break it down in a second how this works. It's a savings account, so there's no direct deposits or anything like that to worry about. So we'll do eligibility, fees, and closure here. Then we'll explain it all in the notes section so you have all the information. So moving right along, it is, of course, nationwide. It is new customers only. This one, I have not seen it able to be churned. I did it probably 3 years ago, and that was it. Can't do it again. So this is why, another reason why people are trying to wait for the high offer. Really pick your mark. Now, Discover Savings is fee-free, of course, and there is no closure rule listed. I've enjoyed Discover credit card. You might want to keep this account open. You saw it's a 3.6 rate right now. Not amazing, but if you're looking for not the highest yield, but a competitive savings account from a bank, then you might want to keep it. And keep in mind, Capital One is buying them, so I don't know if that's going to do. They're supposed to leave them separate, so I don't think we need to speculate too much on will they use it, will they keep their offers, will they not, will they make me ineligible for something. Who's really to say, right? If you like the product, I do like Discover customer service, but there's no referral program or anything like that. So again, the $50,000 price tag here. So in the past, what's worked, and from what I could tell in comments, it still works, is there's no lockup period, number one. You don't have to leave a total of $50,000 in there like we normally would see. Number two is that you can kind of ping pong the money back and forth. So what I mean by that is you can say, okay, I'm going to send 10 grand from Bank of America to Discover. I'm going to pull 10 grand back. I'm going to send the same 10 grand. That's 20,000. If you did that 5 times, that loop, you've got $50,000 in aggregate that you've deposited in total. You won't have a $50,000 balance, but the system will read it as you've deposited $50,000 within 45 days, which has satisfied the requirements. I looked through the comments. It's hard because we haven't seen people who've done it a lot because they were waiting for the 500. And, so I didn't see a ton of new stuff, but that's how it's historically worked. I don't think they've changed anything that I could find. If you know differently, let us know. If you wanted to hedge, worst case scenario is you could do one of 15,000. That way you're going to get the 150 at least, and then do ping pong the rest of it, You could do something like that. Would be helpful. So as far as the past offers, I think I've seen $400, but normally this is between like $150 and I think $300 or $400 or something like that. So again, $500, pretty good. You can leave the money there because again, it has a decent enough rate. But overall, I mean that's really why people like this offer, because you can kind of ping pong the money back and forth. It makes the $50,000 not crazy. To a lot. I think it has gone up in the past. I think I saw like $40,000 or $45,000 was the high, so they have moved up the requirement a little bit, but I don't think you really got to sit there and do the math on this one if it's actually going to be spoofable in that way, which I'm surprised they haven't fixed yet. The other thing to note is that people also love this one because it used to pay out very quick, like within the same week. I have read that has changed, and they do pay, but now like you're gonna have to wait the full 60 days versus in the past they were just like, here's your money, thanks, and then of course people would leave. And sometimes we're the reason why banks stop doing it a certain way because, like, of course, we're not gonna stick around. Why would they pay us earlier than they have to? So that's the other thing. Not that that's uncommon. Just if you see mix of data points, they used to pay instantly. Again, it's been 3 years since I've done this one at least, so I don't have like a relevant data point. But again, it's community source information. You know the deal. So anyways, really not too much else to say about this one in the notes section. This is the one a lot of folks have asked me about and been waiting for over the years. It's back. I think this one is worth doing. I get nothing for saying that. Everything you need is down below. So summary slide here, and we'll plug some stuff to bring us home. And here you have it. As we said, the target is Discover. You want their savings accounts. You could get 150 or 500. You know how I feel. Everyone should probably be able to go for the 500 given the time frame there. It is, of course, nationwide. Requirements, 2 options. Again, to get 150, you need to deposit $15,000 within 45 days. To get 500, you need to deposit $50,000 within 45 days. There are no fees, and you can shut it down if you are not interested in holding on to the savings account. Doesn't really matter. Just can't really do it again, and I don't think you're going to change that anytime soon. But hey, options, right? So there you go. But if Discover is not for you, well, then you might be interested in profitablecontent.com. It's the channel's blog. It's always linked down below for you and on the channel homepage. We post plenty of latest news stories like updates on the Capital One Discover merger. We have plenty more offers, where this came from, checking, savings, all that stuff. And of course, we have credit card offers as well. I do have a Discover It referral as well, video on that if you're interested in the Discover It cash card. The referral picks you up an extra $100. We've got a whole video on that. So if you want to just really take it to them, you could double that up as well. And of course, if you're interested in joining the most profitable community on the internet, well then check out our channel memberships. It's the join button down below. It's a Discord server shared between this channel, the main channel. $5 a month, cancel on any time. Join on whichever channel is your favorite. You only have to join in one spot, full access. But the gist of it is we're assembling some of the best bonus hunters in the game to not only find offers like this. Someone emailed me this offer. I didn't know it was back. I got an email from it, which is fantastic. Love to see it. Updated the blog post, made the video. And if there was a referral component, then we would happily plug that person's information in here. There's not, unfortunately, but we can't have everything, right? But the gist of it is you would at least make back your membership fee in referrals by referring one another, being long lost relatives to credit unions and such. And we just kind of help each other earn money. So we'd love to see you over there, about 100 members strong. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this one. So of course, if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channels. We're posting content just like this every single week. How to make the bank's money, become your money, of course, every single day over on profitablecontent.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.